A very good afternoon, everyone. Do you know what people always call me? Jackie Chan, yes. Chan is like my universal surname. My surname is Chong. You can see my Chong is pretty unique. I think many people never seen this Chong before. It's spelled as C-H-I-O-N-H. So it's a very unique surname. And my life is also pretty unique and a bit different and full of ups and downs. I am a person with physical disability. I'm not sure whether you can see from here. Maybe I look pretty normal to most people. But if you look very closely, you can actually tell. Some people thought I was born this way. And some people even ask, wow, Jackie, so young you got a stroke. Maybe because I work as a stroke man. Okay? But no, I was born a normal child. At the age of 6 years old, I met a road accident in the year 1995. After I finished my K2, that was in the year 1995, November, I met a road accident. So how the accident happened is, my dad drove me on his motorbike. I was a pedal rider. The accident happened at the cross-country traffic. The pickup vehicle collided with my father's bike. Accident happened. As a pedal rider, I sustained a more serious injury. I hurt my left brain, which affected all my right limbs, because the left brain controlled the right side. I was in coma for 5 days in the hospital, on wheelchair for a year. So by right, in the year 1996, I should be in primary 1. But that whole year, I stayed at home. I was on wheelchair, learning how to walk again. That time I had to use my butt, to move on the floor. And I had to train my non-dominant hand, which is my left hand. I was once a right-hander. After the accident, a twist of fate, I would become a left-hander. I left with no choice. So, after 1996, I'm able to walk, and I enrolled in a mainstream school. Not a special needs school or special school for person with physical disability, but a mainstream school. That time is Punggol Primary School. So I moved on to primary school. The only thing during my childhood days is I felt left out as a kid. I'm able to walk, I'm able to ride, I'm able to do a lot of things as a kid after the accident. But when I was primary school, I was not being allowed to take part in PE lesson. My parents are very protective of me, don't allow me to do a lot of things. To my parents, just go school, take school bus, go school, finish school, take school bus, come back. So I cannot take part in after school activity, such as CCA. And I'm not allowed to take part in PE lesson. Most kids, during school, they love looking forward to PE lesson. For me, I'm also felt the same way. I'm always at the side, envying all my schoolmates, having fun, running around, take part in PE lesson. That's something that I felt left out. I cannot say anything. I just have to listen. I also didn't rebel. And CCA, talk about CCA. Only under primary 4, I allowed to take part in CCA. That time I felt, wow, I became a normal, normal. Then I felt normal already, same like my class schoolmate. But the CCA is computer club. Yeah, computer club. Then because for myself, since young, I'm very into sports, fitness. I want to join a soccer, but my parents don't allow. They allow me to join computer club. Okay, to me, better than nothing. So okay, then I felt normal. Finally, I got CCA. I'm still like my schoolmate. So during my primary school days, I didn't really have much challenges. The only challenges that I met maybe is because at that time I'm not so good at my study. Now moving on to secondary school, the main challenge comes. Even though I was in top 10 every year throughout my whole secondary school days, I get four times $500 and one time $300 education scholarship. Secondary 2, I was being verbally bullied. Okay? At the time I wore a hand splint. So my schoolmate would laugh at me, tease me. They call me names like Spider-Man, Undertaker. Because they wore a hand splint, correct? Yeah. So at that time I felt ugly with my disability because I was being teased. So going to school every day is a nightmare for me. For example, a group of schoolmates Like for example, all of you walk towards me, I will try, when I was en route to school already, then I will try to avoid, take another quieter route, avoid all of you. Avoid eyes on me. Because I know courage. I fear if all of you will laugh at me. I always feel particular about how people look at me. Then I felt very demoralized, no courage to go to school. I even thought of maybe I should transfer school. Transfer to a special school, so that all my schoolmates will be in the same condition as me, they won't laugh at me anymore. That's my negative thought at that time. Because I also even enrolled to a normal mainstream secondary school, weekly secondary school. And the second negative thought, maybe I shouldn't do so well in my study. I think now maybe you have question mark above your head. Why I say that? Correct. If I do so well in my study, I will be called up to receive award. If I behave well, and I never commit any a serious offense or what, then I will be nominated for the most well-behaved student. Then what, I have to go on stage. So the things that I don't look forward is on the last day of semester. During prize presentation ceremony, I will pray hard. My name will not be called up to go on stage to receive award. Normally my schoolmate will be afraid of being called up for detention class. For me, no chance, because I was very well behaved during my secondary school days. So I pray hard, my name, please don't call my name, for the most well-behaved award. Because why? I go on stage, receive the award. So go on stage, right? Everyone will look at me. Then before you receive the certificate from the principal, you do a handshake, right? So how do I do a handshake? Then I scared my school, I scared the whole school will laugh at me. Make me feel very demoralized and look awkward. So I have a negative thought, maybe I shouldn't do so well. Just behave a bit naughty or a bit bad student. So I even have thought of maybe come late for school just to avoid the prize presentation ceremony. So this is the main challenge that I faced during that time. So no courage to even stand on stage. To me at times, talking on stage is definitely a no for me. But despite all this, I passed my O-level, I even went on to Ngee Poly, and I was a para-athlete before. I was a para-athlete in para-athletics, and I'm a one-handed magician. I'm a dancer also, I do Latin dance. And what other things I do? I think too many to name out. So I think because of the limit of time, I really can just showcase a few moves. So using one hand. Okay, one-handed shuffle. One-handed big shuffle. Again. What you see, I'm using normal card, normal finger, pure skill. No one taught me, I taught myself. Another one. This is called artistry. Okay, one more. One-handed cup stand. So I perform professionally outside. Yes. And I think maybe I will end off is that disability doesn't stop me, but rather it makes me challenge the impossibility. The word impossible, I really has two words. I'm possible. And never just a book by its cover. A broken cover with a solid content inside. Thank you very much.
Performance that you did that, oh my god, I think the only thing that I can do with my hand